Hey Aries, look who I have here. I don't know if you see her? I'll hold her up so you can see her. It's Ariel. She's here. You know what I say if you've been watching the channel that when the cat shows up, the reading is always going to be very interesting. She senses the energy. So, Aries, how are you? Ariel's an Aries too, and I'm an Aries, and I'm doing an Aries reading. So, I have a feeling this is going to be a very powerful reading. Also, I'm very hopped up on coffee right now. Okay, so I got up super early today. It's Saturday. It is March 2nd. Yeah, I'm a little behind on the readings. I'll explain why in a second, but I did. I got up early today and I went to a fabulous workout and I am just feeling energized. So when I got back from my errands and the workout, I made a fresh pot of coffee and supersized me. Okay, so it's like it's like caffeine central over here today. You know, like an Ariel's right here. She's sitting right here. I don't know if you can see her. There's the baby. So yeah. So here I am. Yeah, this reading's going to be, I think, a little wild. Anyway, I have been very busy. I wanted to get things uploaded during February, and I just got embroiled in some other projects, one of which I'm going to show you really quick, Aries, before we get to your reading, and that is I put together a daily draw tarot journal. It's available on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description. This is great if you draw a card. It's meant for a card a day drawing, so that you can put your question here, the card, the deck you used. You can put a little sticker there of what the card was. And of course, like keywords and how the energy manifested for you. There's also additional pages on the back. So it's a really nice, handy dandy way to keep track of all of your daily readings. And especially if you're trying to learn tarot, when it can be very overwhelming if you're trying to learn tarot. So by pulling a card a day and starting to familiarize yourself with the cards and keeping track of it and writing it down, you start to incorporate that knowledge inside of you. Because it's a lot of cards to try to learn. And by doing one a day, it makes it a lot easier. Now, this is just a journal. This is not an instructional book. This is just a journal. But as I said, it's a good way of keeping track of stuff. Also, I have updated my website. I spent a lot of time working on that in February. And I feel like I'm like motor mouth today from all the coffee. Anyway, I updated my website. I also put together some different readings at different price points so that they're more accessible to a wider range of people. So please do check that out. I'll leave the link in the description because, as I always say, this is a general reading and I can't possibly, look at everybody's individual situation here. But that being said, these readings usually are pretty, resonant with people. So thank you for being here and thank you for watching. And if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. So I do it a little different every month. This month, when I was tuning in psychically and trying to figure out, what to do, because I like to switch it up, my guides, my intuition, my higher self, whatever you want to call it, said, take the Osho Zen, you haven't used it in a while, and pull one card for each week in March. And I will be doing that, and I will be pulling also an angel card and an angel answer card for you, Aries. So the other thing I just want to say really quick is if you have any suggestions for types of readings or questions, different cards, whatever that you'd like me to use, please do let me know. Because I am open to suggestions. Like I said, even though I do kind of tune in psychically, I am open for suggestions. Okay, the cat is still sitting here. So cute. I gotta just show her again. I'm in love with my cat. Look at that girl. Anyway, I know everybody always thinks their cat is the best. Of course, of course. All right, so let's get into this. I have been shuffling, as you know. been shuffling. I'm kind of waiting for one to pop out. So I'll pull one for each week. We'll break it down and then we'll kind of look at it, what that means, you know, overall for you guys. Yeah. All right. That one's kind of sticking. Let's take that. Come on. What do my Aries need to know? I don't know about you, but I'm ready for my birthday. I'm ready for April. I'm ready for my birthday month. So my Aries who are born in April, I don't know, are you feeling that? I am so ready for that. I'm ready for warmer temperatures. I'm ready for some flowers. Let's take that one. I'm ready for some greenery. I'm not ready for allergies, but I'm ready for some more mild weather. It actually started out very foggy here today, but it has since gotten sunny, so that's nice. And it's a little chilly, but maybe it'll get warmer as the sun comes out. All right, let's see. Let's take that one's kind of popping. All right, Aries, let's see what you have for your month. It's very interesting because, of course, like the big news for Arians in particular, Arians means Aries people, okay? For Aries people is Uranus finally getting out of our sign, right? I mean, my God, like the last 7 years for Aries has been just one, like something shocking, transformational, and then there's a lull, and you're like, okay, like I'm okay now, and then boom, something else happens, and you're like, wait a minute, and then a lull, and then you know it's been an up and down ride with that Uranus, but I have to say, like, I don't know about you, leave me a comment, let me know. That Uranus and Aries at times I did find very energizing. I did find that it definitely pushed me out of a comfort zone, out of a complacency zone I had gotten into with certain things. And so for that, I am grateful. Although our first card, intensity for March, although I am glad that transformation, I am glad that it's over. New vision. Love that. I'm getting chills. And oh, love it, Aries. Look what we have to look forward to. Success. Eye of the tiger, baby. All right. That's because the cat's here. I'm telling you. Every time I do a reading when I'm hyped on caffeine and have the cat, it's like out of control. Okay. I'm just feeling really the energy today. I'm just feeling that excitement. Okay. Wow. This, I don't even know where to start with this energy. It's so freaking awesome. Now, we know there's always a fly in the ointment, right? There's always something going on that we have to deal with, energetically wise. And this month, it's Mercury retrograde. So if you have Aries rising, it's in your 12th house, and I have to say it could stir up some shit. I mean, honestly, like that Mercury retrograde stirring up the 12th house. You have if you have Aries rising, I don't have Aries rising, but if you have that, it's stirring up Neptune coupled with Mercury retrograde in that 12th house is stirring up a lot of psychic garbage, I'm going to say, like a psychic, like it's time to take out the trash in your psyche, Aries rising, okay? So there's going to be a lot of that type of thing, and you may find yourself reacting in strange ways to like things push your buttons and you're like, where the hell did that come from? And I think it's a way of, you know, getting the psychic garbage to the surface. And what I mean by psychic garbage is like outmoded beliefs, like ways you self-sabotage. I feel like this is a little needs to be adjusted. You know, like stuff like that. Beliefs, situations, you know, self-sabotaging behaviors, you know, stuff like that that doesn't support you. So Aries rising, I feel like with that Mercury retrograde, and that Neptune there, it's stirring up a lot of that so it can go out. You don't need to recycle that stuff. Don't recycle it. It needs to go to the trash heap. All right? All right. Okay, so we have intensity. In the Osho deck, I believe this is maybe the Knight of Wands. I don't remember off the top of my head with some of the court cards, but you know, you'll bear with me on that. The idea here is moving forward. I mean, this is a wand card. I'm pretty sure it's the Knight of Wands. This is moving forward with the energy that kind of like I'm even exhibiting today. It's this, I get it now. I freaking get it. I am ready. I am moving forward with a clarity and confidence and intensity and intention and focus that I have not had before. I get it now. So this applies to whatever area of your life. It's going to be different for different people, okay? But there is one area I'm feeling it's work. Actually, I'm feeling it's life purpose and work, not so much romance cards here, although it could be. It could be that you've decided I'm ready, to get out there. I mean, that's possible, okay? Or I'm ready to commit to somebody, whatever. But it's this idea of moving forward from a place of grounded intuition. Because look at the colors here. I mean, it's a little hard to see, but there is a purple and a blue, so that, crown chakra color. But then look at all this red. And we're moving, of course, into the yellow of will, of the solar plexus chakra, of will, confidence. And we're coming from the purple and the red aligned. So the purple chakra aligned with the root chakra. So your intuitive chakra aligned with the root of who you are and what you want to manifest. And moving forward, like I said, very quickly, as we like to do, Aries, very quickly, but with a fiery intensity that we have not had in a while. We have not had it in a while, and we're feeling it. I mean, of course, some Aries have their birthday at the end of March, so you're already getting ready for your, new year to kick off. So happy birthday, March, Aries. But for us April people, we're also just like we're feeling that intensity. All right, I'm going to pause the video for 1 second so the computer doesn't have a meltdown. Yeah, I know. I took another sip. Okay. So we're feeling that intensity, that intense vibe of, I finally get it now. I get where I'm going. I get why I'm going there, because I'm feeling it from an intuitive perspective, and I'm feeling it in my root chakra. Like, I am grounded, I am stable in my purpose and understanding what I need to do next to move forward. As a result, look at the rest of this month. It's amazing from this intensity. And partly that could be due partly to Chiron moving into our sign, especially if you have any planets at very early degrees Aries, because Chiron is only there at like 1 degree right now. So it's like, I think for a lot of Aries, we're going to be realizing, we've already realized it with Uranus, as I was saying earlier, like shaking us up and out of any complacency that we were in whatever area of our life. But Chiron, I think for a lot of Aries, is going to bring this intensity of heal your crap, heal your shit, heal, whatever's going on with you, because there's not time to waste. There is not time to waste. Chiron can sometimes bring a healing crisis. I'm not saying it's going to, but it can. And which kind of makes you realize, yeah, we're only here for, we're here for a finite amount of time. We don't have all the time at our disposal. And Aries, although Aries can be very quick and intense and focused and moving forward, I mean, we know we get distracted or we don't follow through sometimes. So I think Chiron, through our sign, part of what it's going to do is make us realize that time is a wasting freaking focus. And that's what I'm saying with this intensity. This is focused intensity. This person, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but the look on this person's face is just like that's what I'm doing. So there's been some things, Aries, that have made you think that in the last couple months that, you perhaps have gotten distracted with things that have not been in your best interests, as Aries sometimes do. And now you're just like, wait a minute. With that, Chiron moved in February 18th into Aries, and I think all of us felt that. It was like, an arrow of desire pierced your heart. And like, that is what I want to do. I want to do this, whatever it is, right? And it's like, I cannot be wasting any more time. And as a result, look what we have for the rest of this month. We have this transformation. This is the death card in regular tarot. We have transformation. We have new vision, which is the hangman. And, you know, the arrow. Here's the arrow, baby. Here's the arrow. And we have Six of Wands, success at the end of the month. Every sign this month has had a major transformation card. Some signs had the Wheel of Fortune. Others had the World card. I mean, everybody so far this month has had some major arcana card of transformation. This is no exception. So I feel that this is really, like I said, like the death of this old Aries. I'm seeing the shell come off. All right. I'm seeing this molting, you know, this metamorphosis, this, I hate to use the whole like butterfly from the cocoon metaphor because it is a little cliche, but it is a dropping away of an old identity. But the point I want to make is that the old identity was like fastened like this hard shell, like this armor almost around you, Aries. And that's fallen away. You realize you don't need it anymore because part of that armor was your complacency. Part of the armor was you know, oh, I'm okay, just going along, doing what I'm doing. But you really weren't. But you're like, yeah, I am, you know, because you didn't want to look at certain things. And, you know, that becomes, you know, stultifying after a while. You become very limited. You can't grow. You have to lose that shell, that armor, and grow into the next shape and metamorphosize, right? To use the butterfly metaphor. So that's what's happening, I feel. That's what, to me, what this death card is representing for you, Aries. Happening the second week of March. So right after that new moon in Pisces and Uranus going into Taurus, that's a huge time marker for Aries. Huge transition time marker. Finally, Uranus out of Aries. We're going to all feel that shift. It's like a sigh of relief. I mean, really. Sigh of relief. Except now we got Chiron, so. But this transformation, this really strong sense of, yeah, I went through quite a lot of stuff the last 7 years. In some aspect of your life, depending on where Aries is in your chart, in your natal chart, it's like that whole area of your life transformed. I mean, it entirely transformed. And now this month, you're seeing exactly what that entailed as that the last bits of that shell and old identity fall away. It's like done. It's over. Because you would not be able to move forward with such intensity, Aries, if that shell was still on you. Look at how light and bright and airy this picture is. That's you. Because you've released, and the last little bits of that are falling off this month. You're releasing those last bits of old identity, the psychic garbage that I kind of talked about before, old identity, old beliefs about yourself. Uranus, you know, in your own sign is not easy energy. And Taurus, if you're any Taurus people watching this, or you have Taurus friends, you know, talk to an Aries. They will tell you what that was like, because now it's heading for Taurus. Good luck, Taurus. Okay, good luck. So this is beautiful. That old aspect of your life, the old energy in wherever Uranus was transiting in, well and truly over. And you forged a new vision for yourself, which is our next card. And our next card. You have a new vision. You have a new vision for yourself, Aries, that's based and rooted in understanding your purpose. Because I think that was one of the clarifying things, especially when we had the Uranus-Pluto square going on for so many years in, 2012, 2013, 14, 15. So a lot of stuff left our life. A lot of situations got shaken up. And we are literally now looking at our lives, Aries, with an entirely new set of eyes. Because we've had to do a lot of work. We've had to do a lot of letting go. We've had to face a lot of stuff in ourselves, face a lot of stuff of what's going on around us. And some stuff just, it cannot stay. And as a result of all these experiences that we've had with Uranus in our sign, we are now seeing the world with a new vision. That's what this card is, new vision, new eyes. And look at the beauty. Again, look at the beauty. This is too much glare. Look at the beauty in this card. This person is like, yeah, like expansive. You know, because sometimes we may have wanted to just hide away with that Uranus transit. Like, don't find me, Uranus, I've had enough, you know. But again, look at this image. It's of a freeing, you know, being released from a psychic burden. There was some burden on us, and Uranus blasted it off. Again, whatever area it falls in your chart, Aries. All right. So with this transformation happening, and with that old identity, that shell, that whatever you want to call it, blasted off of us, we are free to move. We are free to express ourselves. We are free to expand once again. This is a very expansive card. I know in regular tarot it's the Hangman, but to me what this signifies with traditional meanings of the Hangman is this idea of spirituality and coming at our lives from a much more deepened spiritual space because of all the things that we've gone through the last 7 years. And we kind of have a, I don't know what's the word I want before wisdom, but you know, we really earned our wisdom, let's just say, the last 7 years. And so we're seeing the world with this new vision of, through the lens of all the lessons we learned. Like, we get it. There's some profound learning that we got the last 7 years. So very, very beautiful card. So not only are we feeling more energized with our purpose, but we also see more wisely, spiritually, and clearer the path ahead into our purpose. So it's not just about, yes, I'm moving forward with intensity this month. Yes. But I'm also seeing how that translates into 6 months from now, 12 months from now, 2 years from now. All right. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like the clarity, like you see that because you understand what nurtures your soul now. Because you had to get real with that Uranus transit, especially squaring Pluto, where things were just exploding left and right around you. And so this is very good. The path ahead is clear. The path ahead is clear this month, absolutely. And at the end of the month, I mean, yeah, Mercury's retrograde, but I already explained that. I mean, it's, Mercury retrograde as usual. So, Aries, if you have Venus in Pisces, which you might, with Mercury retrograde, just be on alert. Possibly an ex contacting you, possibly. All right. Especially if it hits that, your Venus in Pisces, that Mercury retrograde. So just, FYI. By the end of the month, look what we have. We have the Success card. We have the Six of Wands. There is going to be some sort of breakthrough news that we get, Aries. And the Eye of the Tiger. This is all about vision, seeing. I keep saying Eye of the Tiger because we have this tiger here. But like that invincible strength, and like I said, it's a spiritual strength, a spiritual understanding that has been forged in the fire of alchemical transformation of radical Uranus. Uranus is called the Great Awakener, and he shook us up and woke us up, and look at what's happening at the end of this month, a victory, because of all the transformation that we went through. All right, hold on. You know, certain victories can only happen once certain conditions are met. And that involves transformation. Like, you know, certain things can't happen until other things occur. And because of the complacency gone and the shakeup and the new vision and the movement forward and the focus, I feel like it's going to be a very focused month for you. The success comes at the end. There will be a very tangible success, Aries. This could be more money, a new job, a new offer, yes, it could be a new relationship or you meet somebody new. I feel it's going to happen after the Mercury goes direct on March 28th. So at the very tail end of March. And I know I'm an Aries too. Like, we'll be like, oh, come on, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's going to be there, but at the very end, the very, very end. And I would even say that it might even be within the first 6 days of April also, okay? So with the 6 here. So around that time period from March, I'm going to even say March 29th, March 29th to April 6th-ish, okay? That some sort of very wonderful news is coming, victory, awesome stuff. This is a great month, Aries. Very, very good month for our sign. Let me take another caffeine hit. Why not? The cat has left me. I need some inspiration. Okay, let's pull an angel card and see what we have. Yeah, I think this is a great month, Aries. We're feeling it. We are definitely feeling it. Good energy. Because we have been through the ringer. I mean, Uranus squaring Pluto was not a walk in the park for anybody, but especially for the cardinal signs, for Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. I mean, that was no fun. I'm really interested in seeing how the energy is going to, you know, shift for everybody. I mean, the collective, as we have Uranus in a fellow Earth sign with Pluto and Saturn still in Capricorn. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And then, of course, it'll be square. Uranus will be squaring those things once they move into Aquarius. All right, let's take this one, see how it's sticking out. All right, love it. So we have the Dreams card. So take time for that. I think that Aries, we're going to already be like very focused and moving ahead and intense with our energy this month. But because it's Pisces season, and because if you have Aries rising, you'll have that Mercury in your 12th house, spend a little time, I mean all Aries, spend a little time dreaming of the new life you're creating for yourself and what you want to manifest. And, you know, just have those daydreams that help us, you know, the creative visualization basically, that of the things and the life that you want to create for yourself from this new perspective, from this transformed perspective, from this new vision, from, you know, having the weight lifted and taken away from you. And now you're, you know, shining brightly with maybe a new outfit. Some Aries really need to go shopping, myself included. Please don't do it during Mercury retrograde. Wait until April. But I feel some Aries are also going to be up-leveling and revamping their image as a result of all the transformation that's been happening. And because you are in a new place in your life, you need the things that kind of go along with that. Your vision of yourself has changed, and so you don't want to keep seeing yourself in the same outfits, in the same hair, in the same, you know, the same personal presentation. Like, that's going to change. But don't do it till April. All right? Okay. Angel answer card. You can think of a question. We'll also see how this relates to your reading. Let's see what the answer is. Okay, so despite my best efforts at not having a computer meltdown, it melted down as I pulled the angel answer card and I explained the whole angel answer card. So this is the card that we got, which is forgiveness. And I was talking about how the idea is to forgive yourself. So I feel by the new moon, right after that March 6th, 7th new moon that's happening, you don't want to have hate and beating yourself up and shame and guilt and, you know, bad juju and all that kind of stuff clogging your path ahead. So it is time to truly do a deep let go, a deep forgiveness, and don't let all of, you know, that bad energy, don't let that be an obstacle that blocks your way. All right. So this is beautiful. This is really more, I think, forgiving yourself. As I was saying in the video that got cut off, sometimes Aries, you know, we have that little bit of a hero or heroine complex, like we want to, you know, save the world. And when our efforts sometimes fall short because we're only human, and so sometimes the efforts do fall short, we you know, we feel bad, we beat ourselves up, and you know, we don't need to do that. So there's some aspect of that too, like, oh, I should have known better with certain things, I could have made different decisions. You made the best decisions you could with the information you had at the time. So just let go, forgive yourself, and you know, move forward into this new vision for your life and this deep transformation that is happening in March, because victory is assured. All right, Aries, I will see you again soon. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonates for you. And I will be back with some weekly readings this month. Probably not this Sunday because I have some stuff going on, but in the, you know, other couple Sundays in March, I'm going to try out a couple new things. So I will see you again soon. So take care, Aries. And that's it for me. Stella Wilde, signing out.